Hey Los Blancos fans, welcome back to Real Madrid news. Today we have from Real Madrid filing an official complaint against Javier Tebas to a potential blockbuster transfer for William Saliba, plus a crucial injury update ahead of our Champions League showdown with Arsenal. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily Madrid updates. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. Now let's dive into today's headlines. In a major development off the pitch, Real Madrid has officially filed a complaint against La Liga president Javier Tebas with the Spanish Higher Sports Council, CSD. The club is alleging serious breaches of confidentiality and professional ethics, and this is no small matter, as the case has already been formally accepted and forwarded to the Sports Administrative Court, TAD, for investigation. At the heart of this complaint is Tebas's alleged failure to maintain confidentiality regarding an internal vote conducted in April 2023. This vote was structured as an anonymous survey designed to collect clubs' opinions on refereeing standards, a sensitive topic in Spanish football, as we all know. According to Real Madrid, Tebas violated this confidentiality by revealing the content of the vote, including the club's position, through a post on social media platform X. The Madrid board believes this not only violates the terms of the anonymous survey, but also infringes on the fundamental rights of the participating clubs, potentially compromising the integrity of league governance. Real Madrid has described Tebas's actions as a very serious offense, strong language that shows just how significant they consider this breach. The formal appeal to the CSD has prompted a response that has now led the TAD to open an official process. This isn't the first time Real Madrid and Tebas have been at odds, with the club and La Liga president having a famously frosty relationship, over issues ranging from broadcasting rights to the European Super League. This latest development only deepens the divide between one of Spain's most powerful clubs and the league's leadership. Moving to transfer news, and this is a big one. According to reports from Fichajes, Real Madrid is prepared to go all out to sign Arsenal defender William Saliba this summer. It appears that Florentino Perez was thoroughly impressed with Saliba's performance in Arsenal's recent 3-0 victory over Madrid in the Champions League first leg. The French centre-back, valued at approximately $100 million, would be a challenging target given Arsenal's complete reluctance to even consider offers for their defensive cornerstone. In fact, the impressive 23-year-old managed to contain both Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. during Arsenal's commanding win, which seems to have only heightened Perez's interest. Real Madrid has been eyeing defensive reinforcements for the summer, having already secured Trent Alexander-Arnold for the right-back position. Perez has a list of players he'd love to bring in during the pre-season, with Saliba among the top targets. Another name on Madrid's radar is Dean Huijsen, who might be seen as a more realistic target, as the Bournemouth defender's release clause of around $60 million likely fits within the club's budget. However, Saliba remains one of Perez's dream targets, with his performances against Real Madrid seemingly cementing the club's interest in the $100 million rated Arsenal pillar. Previous reports had indicated that Real Madrid wasn't expecting to sign Saliba this summer, though the latest news suggests that Perez is ready to go all in for the defender. The price tag will undoubtedly be a major hurdle for Real Madrid, especially considering Arsenal's stance. On Arsenal's side, Saliba recently stated that he would love to win titles with Arsenal, which coincided with efforts by their new sporting director Andrea Berta to renew both Saliba and Bukayo Saka's contracts. It appears the player may be inclined to stay at the Emirates for the foreseeable future. Arsenal is reportedly preparing a new contract for Saliba that would make him one of the highest-paid players at the club. With his current contract set to expire in 2027, the Gunners are making the right moves to extend his stay, which could cause Real Madrid's pursuit to fail before the summer even begins. Some positive news on the injury front, as Real Madrid has received an unexpected boost ahead of the crucial Champions League second leg against Arsenal. According to reports, midfielder Dani Ceballos could be given the green light to play his part in next Tuesday's match at the Santiago Bernabeu. Ceballos, who hasn't been on the pitch since late February due to a hamstring injury, has made a return to training ahead of schedule. The Spanish international's recovery appears to have taken a significant turn for the better, according to Blancos insider Guillermo Rai of The Athletic, who reported, "Ceballos is expected to join the group today. There are chances for him to play the second leg against Arsenal." This comes as welcome news for Carlo Ancelotti, who will need all hands on deck as Madrid attempts to overturn the 3-0 deficit from the first leg. Ceballos, a former Arsenal player himself, could provide valuable depth in midfield for the challenge ahead. Earlier this week, there had been hope that Ceballos might make the squad for the first leg against his former club, but this ultimately wasn't the case. Furthermore, media reports over the last 48 hours had been insistent that the 28-year-old was virtually ruled out of next week's return leg at the Bernabeu as well. However, Thursday's update suggests a major improvement in his condition. While it's still uncertain whether he'll start, having Ceballos as an option off the bench could prove crucial as Madrid looks to mount another famous Champions League comeback. His ability to control the tempo in midfield and his familiarity with Arsenal's style could be valuable assets in what promises to be an intense second leg. With Madrid needing at least 3 goals without reply just to force extra time, every available player will be vital to Ancelotti's plans. Now for our expert analysis segment. Joining us today is former Madrid midfielder and football analyst, Carlos Mendoza. These 3 stories all connect to Real Madrid's challenges both on and off the pitch. The complaint against Tebas shows the ongoing power struggle at the highest levels of Spanish football, with Madrid asserting its influence against what it perceives as unfair governance. Regarding Saliba, this is exactly the type of ambitious target we expect from Perez, especially after seeing the defender's quality firsthand. However, the $100 million price tag in today's market might actually be reasonable for a world-class center-back who's only 23. The real question is whether Arsenal can be convinced to sell at any price. Finally, Ceballos' potential return couldn't come at a better time. While he might not start, having his experience available for the second half could be crucial if Madrid is pushing for goals late in the game. His knowledge of Arsenal's system from his time there gives him unique insight that Ancelotti could exploit. Madrid faces an uphill battle, but we've seen them overcome similar deficits in the Champions League before. That wraps up today's Real Madrid News Roundup. To recap, the club has filed an official complaint against La Liga president Javier Tebas for breaching confidentiality. Florentino Perez is reportedly willing to go all out to sign William Saliba, despite Arsenal's firm stance. And Dani Ceballos could make a surprise return for the Champions League's second leg against Arsenal next Tuesday. Which of these stories excites or concerns you the most? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for daily Real Madrid updates. That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.